To honorable judges, all honorable participants, and all the viewers, have you ever imagined being in a position where you don't know what will happen next? Or you don't even know will the next word in your life even exist? To be honest, that's a pretty gruesome statement to be an opening. But can be said that this question is quite relatable for the most people in this world have felt in the last 2 years. So hello everyone, in this occasion, here I am, Indira Shaffiyah from Universitas Pendidikan Indonesia would like to discuss with all of you about what's next after the pandemic to an endemic. It's been more than 2 years since when the COVID-19 first appeared and began to spread throughout the world. Maybe at first, everyone didn't really care about the emergence of this disease, especially in Wuhan, China, until finally it started to attack countries around the world one by one. From what was happening, everyone began to fear, and the government started to limit all the activities such as school, work, economies, and all the activities that require human interactions with one another. No one could ever expected that this disease could emerge and spread so quickly. As I have asked before, no one could ever imagine being in positions where you don't know what will happen next, or not knowing whether there will be a next in our lives. This is because this pandemic has changed everything on this world without anyone knowing when we can return to a normal state without being worried or being infected by this virus. Everything has been taken by our researchers, government, and all the community to get out of these conditions. But what was the result? Can be said that this is still impossible to eliminate and destroy the existence of this virus. Therefore, the world has agreed to do an action in the form of preventions, not just a cure. This prevention is carried out by administering a vaccine which has a big significant impact to the existing distribution of this virus, especially in Indonesia. From the conditions and the change that have occurred, several countries want to transition the status of the existing of this virus from the pandemic to an endemic. This is especially the case in Indonesia, which believes if the public already understand to follow the health protocol as they should be, as well as they already know how to handle this virus, these are the characteristics of the disease that has become an endemic. This transition doesn't mean everything will return into a normal in a free state without complying with health protocols. This transition means to carry out what is already good, such as maintaining health protocols and improving the situations to be able to adapt for the new normal or new habit that are better for the future. Now the question is, what is a new normal and how do we adapt for a new normal? Okay, let me explain it. The new normal is a behavior change to continue to carry out the normal activity by adding health protocols to prevent the transmissions of COVID-19. When people talk about new normal, it suggests that the way of living may not return to the way it was before the virus outbreak. The new normal encourages certain conducts and behaviors, especially in publics, to safeguard health of our families and community as a whole. Then, how do we adapt? What should we do and what the first thing we should consider about? Okay, first, we can follow enforced guidelines for everybody's safety, such as wearing masks, face shield, social distancing, washing your hand, all other health protocols that prevent us from being infected by this virus. In addition, when the vaccine becomes available for everyone, people still be expected to act accordingly and responsibly as they should be in an extended period. The second is to seek help early. While it's normal and healthy if you feel anxious sometimes, a heightened sense of anxiety, stress, or even loss of appetite, but still it should be handled with care, because it is easy to misunderstand one's emotions toward challenges and changes, especially during this largely uncertain time like we are in today. So we have to prepare and review our healthcare coverage to prevent unwanted things from happening. Okay, last, this is an interesting things, and it can be said a positive things that has happened in the midst of this calamity. It is the most of human activities has been shifted to a digital based, or it can be said there is a technological progress that is useful for human life. Therefore, in this case, we must be able to adapt to accustom into a digital life. The new normal has forced most of the people to move into a digital life, from the Zoom calls for family catch-ups and business meetings to a contactless food delivery to stem the spread of the virus. Meanwhile, clinics, hospitals, and other health institutions are now forced to adapt for the new technologies for the safety and the convenience for their clients. In conclusions, while individuals, businesses, and economies continue to feel the effect of this pandemic, more and more are being done to shape their mindset, behavior, and the future action for the new normal. Amid a slow rebound, we have to look ahead and remain cautious in this recovery phase. The honorable judges, that is all I can say. Thank you for your attention, and hopefully this information can be useful for all of us. And I hope that we can get out from these conditions quickly and go to a better conditions for the sake of us.